There was one time in my life where I thought I was a rapper. I'm gonna just say your name. CryssyBandzz.
Oh my god.
No more. 3 things. Do I do more? Okay, I'll pick a bad one. Worst crash out moment was recently. I had to kick somebody out my crib for violating.
Who's CryssyBandzz and what's going on?
CryssyBandzz was somebody I used to be cool with. I took my ass whooping, so it's cool. Respectfully, I talked about her daughter. I said mad crazy shit, so you had to beat my ass.
But you wasn't scared though. We gotta respect that.
I came dolly too and all that. She came with 2 niggas and a bitch.
You was scared of little her?
Little old
Whoever
me.
you are?
She had like a blade or something. She got her little hair. I got my nice little snuff. Felt like a cut. I was like, oh nah. Trying to buck 50 me. Went on podcasts about me.
It was a like, you beat that girl down. It was just somebody that was just talking crazy and got pulled up in my neighborhood.
So now I'm hearing a podcast about you, bitch, because you're weird.
Yo, it's cracking. It's your boy Silly Loke.
It's your girl, Lanaa Rahh.
And you're now watching Unusual Politics.
We're going to do that again.
We're gonna run it again. Yo, it's cracking. It's your boy Silly Loke.
Oh, one more time.
Yo, it's cracking. It's your boy Silly Loke.
It's your girl, Lanaa Rahh.
And you're now watching.
It's watching, not listening. Right.
Yo, it's cracking. It's your boy Silly Loke.
It's your girl, Lanaa Rahh.
And you're now watching
Unusual Politics.
Okay,
Ah,
yeah,
we
we
did
got
it.
it. We got it. So, welcome to Unusual Politics podcast. Thank you for pulling up.
Of course. My pleasure.
Of course. Basically, we're gonna start out with like, tell the people who you are. I don't want to speak too much. Let them know.
Okay, so my name is Lanaa. I'm 21. I'm from Brooklyn, but I grew up in Queens, so I guess you could say I'm from Queens.
You from Queens, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Brooklyn, Queens.
Yeah, it's like one of them Brooklyn people that just be in Queens all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what part of Queens would you consider yourself from?
Southside.
Okay, shout out to the South Side in the building.
Southside, we outside.
Southside, we outside, definitely. And you say you're 21.
Yes.
So you don't really like remember too much of your Brooklyn upbringing.
I do remember some of it, but it wasn't really pleasant. I would say that.
Oh, all right. So you just gonna ride out with the Queens?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So we're gonna start out with like how long you do music, of course, right?
Okay, so it's been like on and off with the music, but I've always been writing music. So I say I started writing music when I was about like 11. And then I actually did my first song when I was about 15, 16, and I was actually with somebody really famous, DMC from Run DMC.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Mr. Daryl McDaniels?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm up on my hip-hop history.
Absolutely. But yeah, I definitely did a song with him. It was called Save Our Kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old were you when that dropped?
We never dropped it. We only did it because we were actually supposed to do a project. It's when COVID hit. It was around that same year. I was like about to turn 16 or whatever. And we were supposed to be doing a performance at the Jamaica Performing Arts Center.
Okay.
And then obviously COVID hit, so nobody could be together in like, big spaces or whatever.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Run DMC.
For sure. We still got that featured and, hoping one day we could drop it.
Yeah, he gonna see this and he gonna want to drop it.
For sure.
He gonna see this, he gonna want to drop it. That's a fact. And what inspired you to start doing music?
I guess just pain, really. It's just like I had to find an outlet, and it's just like going through what I was going through growing up. The only thing I did have was a piece of paper and a pencil. Right. And it's just like you had to put what you had to use, and that was all I had, so that became my outlet. And then as I got older, whenever I felt like I couldn't take it no more, I would run to music, whether I wrote about what I was going through or something completely different.
Okay, that's what's up. I like to hear that. So you would say, music is like how you feel at the time. Wait, how long you say you've been doing music again?
So I've been writing music since I was like about 11-ish, but I started doing my putting my voice behind my own lyrics around 16.
Okay. And do you feel like there's a evolution from when you started doing music till now?
Hell yeah. Especially just because, one, being this young and then starting that young, there's obviously going to be a change in voice. So it's like, is my sound, it took me a minute to finally actually find my real sound. I feel like I just now started to find my sound. Before, I just felt like I didn't have a flow or cadence or anything like that, really.
Okay. That's what's up. So, from then when you started doing music till now, obviously there's a great change. Do you think there's a better change or
I always feel like there's room for growth. I always feel like no matter how great you think you are, there's always going to be room to get better. You know, there's always something to learn. I definitely feel like I got a whole lot more like to learn. Even as far as artist development, I have a lot more to develop as an artist. Things I don't know, ins and outs, ways to promo, ways to get my music played more. That things I don't know yet that I feel like I definitely could learn along the line, and I'm willing to as well.
There's definitely always room for growth because, like I said, for the viewers who've been watching us, like I said, our first episode was on iPhone. No
You gotta
mic.
start somewhere.
You
For
gotta
real,
start
you gotta start
somewhere,
somewhere. You
feel
can't
me?
just.
But it's that willpower, I believe, and you seem like you definitely have that willpower because you know some people they start music and they just get discouraged or they go through something in life, you know, and they be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. You feel me?
To be honest with you, I would tell you within the last week how many times I said I'm not doing this music shit. But to be honest with you, if you want this, you'll get it. Like, and I just feel like that's with anything in life. If you really want something, you're gonna get it. Like, no matter what it takes, no matter what you gotta do, or how uncomfortable you gotta get, you gotta do what you gotta do to get it.
Yeah, I love that. And the name of our podcast, Unusual Politics, right? Because you know we started like from the ground up, and a lot of shit that's normal to me and people like Big Bro over here is not normal to everybody else. So you're normal society, but our slogan is, your greatest flex is your biggest comeback. So we always like saying like everybody reaches a low in life. We've had people from everywhere. We had artists who've been through shit. We had a battered woman. We had all kinds of stuff. So everybody goes through a low in life, but it's all about how you come back. So my question to you is basically, do you remember a low in your life? We'll start with the low.
There's a lot actually.
Well,
I felt like I just hit one of them recently where it's just kind of like a crash out moment. Not even a crash out moment, just like a breakdown moment, you know? Where it's like, damn, everything is feeling so heavy, but for some reason I'm still going. It's like one of those manageable, like depression, like functionable depressions kind of. Where it's like you could do everything you do on a regular day to day, but really inside your mind, it's like you're kind of fucked up, that ass. So it's like, that would be my low. It definitely is a process day by day to pick yourself back up. You got to actually really talk to yourself. You got to fight those voices in your head. Like, and it's a lot that people go through that you don't know about sometimes. And people put a good, you know, front up. I'm one of those people that are really good at fronting. So it's like you would never tell that life might be fucking falling apart for me. So.
And how do you overcome when you hit your lows? Like, how you come back from that? Because that ain't easy. Not everybody bounce back after they hit a low.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, completely honest.
I go in the shower and I play Styles P, Tupac. And I let it out, man. I let it out. That ass. I let it out.
At your age, to be listening to Tupac and Styles P, that hit
like,
different.
I'm not going to hold you. Like, sometimes it's, like, real pain behind a lot of shit. And it's like, I can never get those words out. But these people can. And it's like, I need to hear that.
So you could say you could relate to those artists.
Hell yeah.
But that's what I was gonna go into next. Like, what artists do you feel influence you? But Tupac and Styles P just hopped out the gate.
Off the gate. Yeah, off it.
So you would say those two?
Definitely. Mostly Tupac though, is just really more so of like his upbringing. Definitely reminds me of a lot of things that I went through. Just like not really having a stable home, stuff like that. Shit, always going through things. Yeah.
Let's tap into that though.
Oh, Lord.
Let's tap into that.
Lord.
Let's get real personal. We're going to have the audience knowing you on a personal level, you know?
Okay.
All right. So, like, I remember you said it was your time in Brooklyn wasn't pleasant. So, what about it made it pleasant? And you could go as deep as you want. You could keep it real surface level. It's up to you.
I'm going to keep it a little surface level with this one. But really, when it comes to the stuff that happened there, it was a lot of trauma as far as, like, childhood. Like, you know, just going through different types of abuse, dealing with different types of people and stuff like that. So it was rough. It's like it forced me to have to grow up fast, to have to kind of be like a little runaway,
type of shit.
Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was rough. That was definitely a tough upbringing.
Well, you know, like, my opinion is growing up in New York, I feel like we all went through some childhood trauma. And some trauma gets normalized. Like me and bro over here, like, niggas went through beds.
Yeah.
Niggas went through war in the street. Like, we normalize that shit as street niggas, but that shit is not fucking normal. That
To be
shit
honest
ain't no
with you,
fucking
I
normal.
don't think it's cool to normalize it. Like lately, I have been trying to get I've been telling myself I don't want to be this aggressive ass person anymore. I don't want to be angry all the time. I don't want to be upset because I'm really a bubbly like upbringing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like negativity. That's not who I am really. And I don't blossom in that type of environment either. So it's just like lately I've just been telling myself like, that's not who I am. That's not what I want to be. And I know that's not who I am deep down. It's just, you know, things that you go through, it makes you or break you. And I'm figuring that out now.
Figure that out. All right. Say it over. And what's your ethnicity? Your nationality?
I'm Guyanese and Puerto Rican.
Okay. Shout out to the GT people, my
Yes,
Boricua
sir.
people
Yes,
out
sir.
there. So with you being are you a first generation like you was born here?
Yes, sir.
Was your parents not
US
born here?
citizen. I don't know. I know my mom wasn't. I don't know about my pop.
All right, so boom. So we're gonna tap into that, right? So how you feel about this this whole Trump situation? How he's doing what he's doing?
Y'all gonna hate me for this. I'm not even gonna hold you. I low key fuck with Trump.
Shit.
I don't agree with a lot of the things he does and says.
See,
or how he acts.
It matches.
Right?
It match.
But you feel me? He a nigga with bread and he know what he doing with it. I can't be mad at that.
Shit. I think that's a first. Me, the first Trump supporter. You know, I respect her shit. The first Trump supporter come on the podcast and it was a 21-year-old female. Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Yo,
you gotta have some
they gonna eat me up for this one. I know they will.
You gotta have some type of balls for that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So
it's not even that I'm a Trump supporter. I just don't got no beef with the nigga. Like, for real. I don't.
I mean, I thought you would have thought something different coming from parents who was not born here.
All right, listen.
I'm not judging. I'm just.
So I actually have two different point of views on that, like the whole immigrant situation. Being a U.S. citizen, I do feel away because I pay a lot of fucking taxes and I don't reap no fucking benefits. Like, you know how long it took me to get some fucking food stamps, bro? Like, for real though, that ass. Like, and that's my tax money. Rightfully, that is my money. So it's like, how are y'all coming here from West Bumblefuck getting all of these fucking benefits and I can't get none? So it's like, yeah, I get it. Mommy wasn't born here. Daddy wasn't born here. But nigga, I need to eat too. The fuck? Like, hello?
that part.
Like,
I understand. I feel you. I just feel I don't like to give my opinion too much. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows I was in the army, so sometimes I don't want to. That was a Gen Z. But that was a Gen Z. Well, the millennial view is given back in the day, stopping frisk only with immigrants. That's what it's given. I mean, you know what? To each his own. You know, like I like that you voice your opinion. Like you.
I don't feel like they're doing it the right way. Like, you know, harassing people or like, you know, comment at them like that or being violent and aggressive. I do feel like there's a better way to handle it. I would say I definitely disagree with that. But as far as like what I said, I stand on that. Like I want them benefits too. What the fuck?
Well,
like,
what if he feels you? God forbid, in a situation, you get wrapped up by the people. Them, we know the people, the 3-letter people that's out here bagging and tagging people, and they be like, "Oh yeah, you gotta go too."
How though? I'm a U.S. citizen.
So all right, so that's rightfully your right, naturally born U.S. citizen.
Exactly.
What he's trying to implement, and some people is jacking this. So pay attention. That you're not a natural citizen if you're the first generation. So like my parents weren't born here. So he considers me like if my parents go, I'm going too.
That makes me a first
So like
generation.
if I have a child with somebody else who was born in America, that child is safe. That's what he's trying to implement.
So I can get pulled over by ICE.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'll put it out there. You can still go stand what you want to stand on. That's on you, but I'm just putting that out there.
It's cool. That ain't gonna come for me.
Yeah, they ain't coming. They ain't coming.
I don't think they're coming for me.
They don't coming. They we look too much like we like here. We wear Jordans and shit like that.
Yeah. You know,
Well, that's what's up. At what high school you went to? You went to high school in Queens?
Yeah, I actually went to a couple of high schools in
Okay.
Queens. So my freshman year, I actually got kicked out of 3 high schools. The first high school was Andrew Jackson. The second one was John Adams, then law enforcement. And then my sophomore year, I started at August Martin, and then I graduated from there.
Okay. Shout out to all of them high schools out there.
Nah, just August Martin. I don't really fuck with
All right, shout out to the last one. Shout out to the last one. And she graduated high school, y'all. Pay attention. She graduated high school.
Graduated, okay?
Graduated
Damn
high
near
school.
didn't, but I did.
Made it happen,
Hello.
regardless of the fact. You feel me?
Regardless of the fact.
And that's the comeback right there. All of them high schools, and then you finally finishing, because a lot of your generation is not finishing school.
That I realized.
A lot
and
of my
honestly,
generation
my
either,
journey with like high school was kind of crazy because I had to do my whole freshman and sophomore year in one, and I actually did it. All while being in the streets, doing dumb shit, doing like crazy shit. Actually,
Oh, you was in the streets, huh?
just a little bit.
Yeah, we
Used to be
will tap
back
into
in the
that.
day.
Yeah, we will get into that. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
But yeah. So I ended up. I think my junior year, I ended up becoming vice president of the school. And then my senior year, I ended up raising a multi-million-dollar deal, and I was on the news for it. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you still made it regardless. And what was like, was a lot of those times that you was going through like different high schools, you was putting that in your music?
No, I actually wasn't really doing too much music. I was writing more poetry at that time.
Well, all got to start somewhere.
Right. So it was just like really, because I think at that point, I was actually really, really going through, like I was a lost soul. Like I just felt like there wasn't any soul there at that time. So like it was just poetry. I could only put down what I was feeling at the time. And sometimes I wasn't feeling anything, so it would just be whatever was stuck in my head.
Okay. So at what point when you started from writing poetry to now recording songs, right, did you feel like, all right, I could do this. I'm going to take this serious?
To be honest with you, like 4 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Like for real. And it's actually really when it was like, okay, I think I'm finding my sound. And it's like that I have people that actually see the talent, and I haven't even really been pushing my music like that. So it's like now if I was to take all the energy that I do have and like actually go full force on my music, on promo, on just getting even content out there with my personality, then that would be just enough. Really, it's about getting your faces in the right places, to be honest.
That's a fact.
So that's really just been my goal.
Yeah, rubbing the right shoulders. I feel like you're in good hands anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I shout out to Blue Money Management.
Oh, shout out to Blue Money Management, man. Shout out to Blue Money Management. Big shout out to Blue Money Management. Doing your thing this out here these streets.
For sure.
That's a fact. So, as far as like, what you got some music out right now?
Yes, I do. I actually have a couple of old songs that I didn't really want to be kept up, but for some reason they were still up, and I'm just like, you know what? I'll leave them just so they could see the progression, the growth.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? So, and then it's just also to have a little bit of like a portfolio.
Say no more.
Because it's like, I know right now, this year alone, it's going to be a lot incoming. Like, I plan on dropping consistently this year.
As you should. This is the year of the horse. So
definitely
take off.
For sure.
Definitely take it off. I heard your music. I like your music. It's a different sound.
It is.
Nothing
right
against
now,
the drill rappers, but it's nice to hear something different from the newer generation.
Definitely. And I feel like with my music now, it definitely just gives more of like my point of view on life, on how I want to live, how I want to be. And that's the type of energy that I'm kind of like trying to push overall. Just my personality, that energy, just living life.
Yeah, just live your life.
For sure.
Try to grow too fast. It sucks being an adult. This shit is
coming
bullshit.
from somebody who kind of had to like force
So
themselves to grow up that fast, it's like, I don't want that to happen all the time. And it's like, if I could make music that allows people to live their life, that would make me happy, even if it's just one person that does that too.
Yeah, I respect that. And I see you got some of your support system here. You know what I'm saying? Outside of them, I'm talking about Blue Money, because Blue Money's here.
Yeah, you know that.
Outside of that, do you have like, do you feel like you got a strong support system as far as like family and friends?
No.
Other than the people who like, you know, share and repost and like.
No. So, to be honest with you, I'm really kind of like a lone wolf outside of the family that I built with Blue Money and, you know, my team. Mm-hmm. So it's just really like, it's really just me and my team. That's it. It's really nobody else, nobody supporting. And then it's really the fans, to be honest, too.
Shout out to the fans.
Definitely the fans. They show a lot of love, a lot of support. There's been people from all over the world recently commenting, liking my post, resharing it. So it's like, that really shows me there's people out there that want to see more, that want to hear more from me.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you got potential to be really big.
I appreciate that.
Keep that willpower that you had when you started till just now. Because you're still young in the game, 4 months. But, you know.
I'll be so real with you. I see artists now coming out that are like 30, 32, 33, sometimes some of them are 40. So it's really like, I'm good. I got
time. Not too much on that generation, though.
Well, yeah, just say it, though. Just say it. It's never too late. It's never too late. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on that. It's never too late. But I'm saying, like, I definitely feel like I have time. I don't want to say I have too much time to fuck around, but I have time to make a little error here and there and, like, figure it out after.
Well, there's no success without failure anyway.
Right.
But it's good that you have that mindset from now. I wish I had a certain type of mindset at 21. And Blue Money could tell you what I was like at 21. He's looking at a whole different, there's a whole different person. You feel me?
That's what's up.
Even me sitting still is like, what the hell?
Everybody evolves. Everybody changes.
You have to evolve. Yeah. But it's good that you like taking the initiative at a young age. And we were just listening to your track. You just, what was the name of the track that we were just listening to?
Can You Be Mine? That is my new single.
Can you be mine and can you be time? Can you get that on me? Can you match my vibe? Can you be mine and can you be time? Can you get that on me? Can you match my vibe? Up with your love.
It is available on all streaming platforms.
Okay, all right. And explain that track. I mean, the name says a lot already.
So it was supposed to be a Valentine's Day drop for February 13th. The song was definitely inspired by my man.
My man.
Thank you to my man. But yeah, he definitely inspired that one. It was one of those moments where it's like, all right, we kind of beefing right now, but I still love you. I'm still fuck you up, but I still love you. And then yeah, it's just kind of like, again, some insight about my life. Like, yeah, I'm going through it, even with my man, but I'm still live life. I'm still turned up.
Yo, listen, I applaud you. At your age, in a relationship where you feel like you go ups and downs and you can still rock with it, because a lot of girls your age and they're a little bit older, you breathe wrong around them. You out of here. They don't want to hit none of that shit.
To be honest with you, I think it's just that because a lot of people develop, like, I guess, not necessarily like a love for the person, but a love for the want for love, if that makes sense.
Break that down.
Like,
it's girl math?
Not really girl math at all. It's like people fall in love with the idea of love instead of actual loving the person itself.
Okay. All right. I understand.
So it's like, to give an example, like outside of being in a relationship with my man, I love him and care about him as a person genuinely. So it's like, regardless of what happens in a relationship, I can't see or hear nothing bad or fuck that happened to you. That's going to hurt me still. So it's just like, that's kind of my mentality behind it.
I love that. Y'all hit a viewer, she got a man, so don't go crazy in the DMs and that.
Fuck it. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but still, respect. But yeah, that, and then I'm pretty sure you had some failed relationships for you to get to that point.
It took a lot of arguing. It took a lot of fuck you, get the fuck out. Like, it took a lot of crazy shit for us to get there. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of am glad. Like, this is one of the like first relationships I had where we kind of went through the thick of it in the beginning. We're kind of still going through it, but like everything has definitely been so much smoother. And it's like been really great actually.
So y'all done passed like
I feel like
the honeymoon stage.
I don't even think we hit the honeymoon stage.
Oh shit.
I feel like we skipped the honeymoon stage and went straight to chaos, and then it was like, all right, now we're getting there. Now it's quiet. Now it's calm. And now it's peaceful.
What made you realize that? Now we cool. Now we.
It's not even something that made me realize. It's just a change. You know, when like you have to. I feel like I realized that closed mouths don't get fed, and when you're dealing with somebody or someone like my man, it's either you take it or you leave it. You love them for who they are, or you just don't love them at all. And I'd love that nigga to death, so I don't know.
what the girl, my niece be going, she be like, clock it. My niece be like, clock it. That's what's up. So, but when you was playing the track though, when I first heard the track, I heard like another voice on there. Listen, I'm sorry. I thought it was a man on that. Like I thought it was another man. I thought it was like a light-skinned male. No pun intended, bro. But I thought it was a light-skinned male on there, it's like doing some Trey Songz shit, and I was kind of confused. But break that down, because when you just played it again just now, it was just you on the track.
Right. So about that. That was definitely somebody that I planned on doing a feature with. We actually went to the studio.
No, you gotta drop the name. You gotta drop the name.
All right. The artist is Truly B. Obviously, some of y'all would know that if you've noticed that she has dropped the song and featured me as my own, like featured me on my own song. So she put Truly Be featuring Rahh on my song. Now this is somebody that I used to be friends with, and I do still have very much utmost respect for this girl. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you're not playing just with my money, you're playing with other people's money as well. It's just like, this is a song you just uploaded and dropped without my consent. You gave no credits, no rights to anybody, not the producer, not me. And it's just like, come on. Like, it was unreasonable, unlogical. That's really all I can say.
Well, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. The whole controversy. Where's she from?
Brooklyn.
How nice. How nice. I ain't gonna get too much into that, but yeah, how nice. How nice. But I think that's one of those situations that you could generally say like you're gonna grow from. It's like a bump in the road.
I definitely agree. I feel like we both have a lot of growth to do from that one situation, just off the simple fact that, one, in the situation, I can say that I might have said a couple things that would have had her thinking other things, but it's like, you never gave me time to really sit back and think, like, just as much as you're learning in this game, I am too. So it's like when I sit back and I sleep on something or I talk to my team about something, yeah, and instead you think of it as something else or somebody being in my ear, when it's really not that, it's just business. So that's why it was just kind of mixing friendship with business and confusing the two, really.
Yeah, I learned that you can't mix.
You can't do that. You can't do that at all. And it's just, it was supposed to be a feature, it was. But
so it's your song.
It's my song.
All right.
It's my song. There is only one version of that song. Any other versions will get taken down. It is illegally uploaded without my consent. So yes, just clear the air on that.
Yeah, man. Fuck it. Listen, like when we started this, like I said, we had an iPhone and we had like 6 niggas in the room.
Yeah.
Like one guy was supposed to do this, that, X, Y, and Z. It's been 2. We weed everybody out. It's 2. Right. It's 2 niggas right now. It's me and shout out to Soho. You know, that's the homie. So I completely get it. Like, it gets lonely at the top. You feel me? It gets lonely at the top.
You know what it is? I think that also everybody's looking for a moment. Everybody's looking for a big break. So I feel like a lot of people are just going to like look for an opportunity or grasp for one. And I can't even be mad at that. I respect it for real. I do the same thing. But it's just like, it's about how you do it. And it's like to who you're doing it to. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're somebody that I genuinely fuck with and I was riding with you how I said I was riding with you, like, there's certain things you shouldn't say to somebody or do or act a certain type of way. I don't care how emotional or upset you get. Because respectfully, if I'm this young and I could hold it down, I don't want to hear excuses from nobody else older than me, for real. Okay. I don't.
Facts. I hear that. So, should we be expecting any diss tracks?
No, because it hasn't really gotten it taken there for real. It hasn't. Unless it does get taken there, then possibly. But again, I'm really trying to stay away from like the drill rapping and all of that extra stuff and whatnot. Like my music is different. The energy is different. I'm not focused on none of that right now. I'm focused on living life, good energy, getting money, getting turned.
Heard you. So where you see yourself as an artist, and as a person in, let's say, 5 years?
Yeah, my door. Sorry.
You're good.
What do I, in 5 years? Honestly, as an artist in 5 years, I see myself selling out big stadiums at that.
Hello.
Honestly, I think that's probably gonna be before 5 years. And it's really because I'm focused more on making commercial music right now as well. So it's like commercial music is what sells. You put that on ads, TVs, video games, all types of shit. And that would go viral, go crazy.
Come up with a little TikTok dance and shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I make the perfect songs for these TikTok dances for even kids to dance to. So it's like I'm hitting different audiences. And that's really just the plan. As far as personal-wise in 5 years, I definitely see myself in a nice mansion or penthouse. Probably have a kid, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next 5 years, maybe. Maybe 3. I don't know. Who knows?
We'll see.
It's a if, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it.
That's what's up. I mean, at least you have somewhat of a plan.
You know why I can't really give you a clear answer on where I see myself in the next 5 years? It's because it's like I feel like every 3 years shit changes. What you want changes. What you like, what you don't like, it changes. And it's like me being so young, I kind of have a very adaptive personality. So I know what I like and what I want is probably going to change in 3 years.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that because I think when I did my bid, did a fed bid, like my first year, I was like, yo, I can't wait to go home and fuck the club up, bust up bottles. Like during like my last year, my last bid, I went in at 23, came home 28. My last year, I'm like, I can't wait to go home and stream Yellowstone on Peacock. Like I just want to chill. Like I feel like diamonds are built over years of heat and pressure. And
sure.
you're a prime example of that, just from what you're saying. And now it's your time to shine. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that.
yeah, I feel like everybody has their moment to shine. Back then, I was a piece of sand. It was just dusty. You know what I'm saying? I had to clean up a bit. You feel me? But it's good. Like you've learned some lessons so young, in like the beginning of your career, which is good. So what would you tell yourself at, let's say, 15, 16? If you go back in time and tell yourself, what you could tell yourself at the age of 15, 16, what would you tell yourself?
Get your ass in a goddamn house. That's what the fuck I would have told myself. But no, on a serious note, probably would have told myself to like just calm down, to chill. Like it's okay to be alone. It's okay to not have friends or not have close people. Like, you know, just be comfortable with being alone, being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because like I said, when I was younger, I was just very misled, very like misguided. I didn't really have no guidance, nothing like that, or anybody to really tell me like, yo, this is right, this is wrong. So I kind of had to figure that out on my own.
And that's what's up. Yeah, definitely. So what do you feel could be an artist's different not different, pardon. What do you feel could be an artist's biggest downfall?
Second guessing themselves.
Okay.
I say that to say is like, if you continue to keep second guessing yourself, you'll never get anything done for real. You're always going to be stuck in the, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better. And then the other thing I would have to say is to be yourself. Be authentic. What makes you stand out from everybody else that's trying to be a rapper, from everybody else that's trying to be a singer or an artist, you know? And I feel like everybody has to find that spark. I know for me, it's my personality. That's very unmatched. I walk into a room and I know I could light it up. So it's just like that. That's another thing too, being aware of what you're capable of, what your real power is when you walk into a room. Like, what is your strong suit? What are you really good at? What makes people look at you and be like, oh, I want to know more about them?
Something I will say, just from this time that we've been, talking, I honestly say one thing that's totally different about you. You are very well spoken, very articulate.
Thank
that
you.
Alone, listen, kids, that alone will get you in some rooms you probably never thought of.
That is a fact. I definitely dealt a lot of business and, delegated a lot of deals with people just because of the way I articulate myself, just because of the way I talk or carry myself. So it's like, I'll sit down and have a conversation with somebody and they're like, wait, you're really 21? Yeah, I am really 21.
I was shocked when you said it. Because I didn't ask you that before this, but I was like, yo, damn, 21. I ain't see that coming. But what I will say is, yeah, definitely that. Like, in the little time of just talking to you, like, yeah, you're definitely well spoken, and that is gonna get you far. That alone. Some people don't even know how to speak, and they way older than you.
Trust me, I know. I'll be talking to some of them. I'll be like, what did you just say? Like, sometimes I've realized lately I've had to dumb myself down to have conversation with certain people, so I'd rather just shut the fuck up and just let people rant and talk. Because it's just like, I can't dumb myself down to even understand you, let alone give you a response that you'll understand. Sometimes I just rather not say nothing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Sometimes I'd rather just not say nothing. Like, all right, bro, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Like, you're not even on that level with me.
Right.
Like, I will touch back bases again when you, like, grow up or some shit like that. You feel me?
For sure.
But that's what's up. I know you said you definitely looked up to, like, Jadakiss and, like, Styles P, but are there any female artists that you believe, like, you've been looking at, and you it doesn't have to be lyrically or like musically, you don't have to sound like them, but like them as how they carry themselves as artists, who would you look up to?
You see, the thing is, I haven't really ever thought about that, just because it's really hard for me to look up to people, especially if I, like, artist wise, if I don't like your music. And if I'm gonna be real with you, even like with the women who make music nowadays, it's so hard to get into it or in tune with it, because I don't make music about just fucking niggas for money and doing this and, shaking ass and all of that. slutty shit. I'm not into that. I don't like shit like that, and I don't find that music like fun.
That slutty shit, and I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. You feel me? Especially when you have like, you know, people younger than you like listening to your music, like that should be selling. So
It does, and I'm not knocking it or shaming it. I think it's great for the women who love it and who do it. But me personally, I can't get myself to get into it. It just, I don't know. I guess it's cause I listen to people like Styles P and Jada Kiss and Tupac. So
okay.
yeah.
Are there any like artists you want to work with in the future or near future? Let's start with the near future, and we'll take it to
Near future, yes, actually. There's this artist. I don't know if a lot of people actually know him, but he is very well known for a couple of songs. Lucky Day. He's a singer. One of
I think I've heard of Lucky Day. I'm not gonna have it.
One of my favorite songs from him is Shoulda. It's actually one of his favorites where he's like, damn, I can't sing, so you about to fuck me up. But it's that love
Try your
shoulda brought something. No, I can't sing. I'm not about to do it. Hold up. I'll play it for you though.
I mean,
I'll play it for you. It's a really good song. It's one of my favorite songs.
Okay, Lucky. That sounds mad familiar.
But yeah, definitely.
We're
I want to
gonna make sure Lucky Day sees this. And we're gonna send it to
this song right here. He could throw me on a remix to this, for real.
And where's he from?
That I don't know.
Oh yeah, he one of them singers. Okay, I see how you style. Okay. Say no more.
So,
He gives like a Friday vibe.
for sure.
Yeah, like a Friday vibe.
And then I would probably say somebody else is The Weeknd.
You know what? I'm a big Weeknd fan. A lot of people don't know I'm a big Weeknd fan.
I just really think that they would blend so well with my sound. And like just even voice wise, I thought about that too. Because it's hard for me to really find that good voice for me when I'm in the studio sometimes when it comes to that singing. So I feel like my voice would blend really well with those two people.
And I would definitely agree. After hearing your work and knowing what their work is, I could definitely agree. I'm a
sure.
big Weeknd. A lot of people don't. The Weeknd got me through my bid.
For real?
The Weeknd got me through my bid. Shout out to SZA and The Weeknd.
That's
Niggas want to talk
crazy.
about we listen to Jada Kiss all day. That's cool, but you know sometimes you just want to chill. Like it's so much shit. You live in the tension day by day. You know how that shit is. Like waking up 6 in the morning, your boots is laced, and
Yeah.
you not getting no rest till the doors locked behind you. So it's like, yo, The Weeknd, shout out to you, man, and SZA too. Shout out to SZA, SZA Walker, and all that.
Word,
Definitely.
big shout out.
But what new artists are you listening to right now?
None.
All right, so what's on your playlist right now? Your day by day, you
You want me to go to my recents? It's Karma 4
Tell-
by
yeah.
Dave East.
Okay, shout out to Cuz Davies. You know what I'm saying? Here's another. Yo, you know what's crazy? I don't think I ever said this on the podcast before though. But shout out to Davies. We tapped into
For sure.
and so me and Cuz we know Davies from way back when type shit. You feel me? And he Cuz know the type of nigga I was back then. I couldn't sit down and listen to no shit like that. Like I had to be turned. Like play me some
Word.
Pop Smoke or some shit like that. I want to get up and dance, do all this extra shit. You feel me? But prison sat me down. So I listened to the Karma 3. It's crazy to say Karma 4 because Karma 3 also got me through my bed.
That's
like
crazy.
I felt every lyric and every word. I'm like, yo, cuz this nigga's talking his shit. You feel me?
That's
and,
crazy.
And nobody, when he first started, nobody his age that was lit was doing that music, and he's still keeping afloat. So yo, shout out to Davey. Shout out
Big
to the
shout out
cuz.
to Davies, for
Feel
sure.
me? Karma 4. Make sure y'all go get
Y'all
that.
go bump that. That whole album is fire. Every single song on there. Fire.
I think he just dropped some other shit too called For the Love. For the Love 2.
That is a banger right there. That is Cookout. That's a Cookout song right there.
Yeah, I see some shit on there. Like, hey, cool. That's what's up. Definitely. You know, I'm
Definitely
fucking-
playing that as soon as that sun come out.
So that's what you bumping right now. Just Davies, this Karma 4.
Well, that's what I was bumping this morning, getting ready before I came here. So
Okay. But like on your day to day.
on my day to day, that is some shit that I would bump, and then Styles P and Tupac and Lucky Day. Sometimes I listen to Kalani. I love her music. Sometimes she gives me that little bad bitch energy that I need. You know.
I listen to Kalani too. I ain't gonna lie.
You feel me? So,
I listen to
yeah.
Kalani too. I play Folded at least 4 times a day.
Yo, that's
I
that
ain't gonna lie.
shit right there.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
trying
lie.
to
I
tell
play
you.
that shit at least 4 times a day. That's what's up though. It's good that you have a different variety of music that you listen to, and what you listen to, your music doesn't reflect them
At all.
So that's great. Like,
At
you know what
all.
I'm saying? I felt like there was one time in my life where I thought I was a rapper.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I thought I was a rapper. But I only rapped in Spanish. I don't know why. It was just way easier for me. And I caught myself sounding.
It's easier to rhyme in Spanish.
It is, and it is my first language.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was just easier. And it's funny because I caught myself sounding like niggas I was listening to. I'm trying to sound like Daddy Yankee and Tego Calderon. Like, these niggas not even lit no more. Like,
No, they're not.
they not even lit no more. Like, but they legends though.
For sure.
Legends though. How you feel about the Super Bowl? The halftime performance. Did you watch it? Did you? Did not watch
I seen bits and pieces of it. I just know that the whole thing was like Spanished out. Like mad Puerto Ricans, Dominican.
But the guy on the flag was out there.
I seen
flag
him.
was out there.
I did. But it's like
And he shouted out Guyana.
all y'all really played was Spanish music though.
But cause
At an American sport, and
that's why. There
Like-
it goes right there. That if you know, you know. Boom. That's what artists do. Breakthrough.
you right though.
Breakthrough. Feel me?
Marketing wise, that's cool.
Hello, yeah.
For Bad Bunny, but like.
So what if they called you and say, "Yo, come do the Super Bowl"?
You know what? I'm coming through, but I'm from New York City, so it's different. It's different.
I respect it. I respect it. But yo, Bad Bunny loves New York too, and New York loves Bad Bunny.
That is true. He does show love. He does.
So, with you being from Queens,
Yes.
what? Damn, you told me what artists you listen to. Do you listen to anybody from your hometown?
No, not that I know of.
Damn. I mean, it is what it is. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
a head scratch for me. Like, wait a minute, do I?
But yeah, because some people like to support their own town. You feel me? And
Honestly, I've kind of, I feel like support is everywhere. You feel me? I'm not just gonna seclude it or put it into a box, which is my hometown. I will always show my hometown love and stuff like that and support because they show me love and support. But at the same time, if you want me to be real, most of my plays, most of my views come from other countries. Not New York City, not the United States, from the United Kingdom, from freaking Asia, from Japan, like all different types of places. You know what I'm saying? So I got people in the Philippines watching my shit. Like,
shout out to the Philippines.
hello.
Shout out to everywhere outside of
Like, shout out to the whole entire fucking world. Cause literally, y'all all show love, y'all show support, and I don't want to just box that love and support into my hometown. Like I said, I know a lot of people like to pick up their hometown OD, but at the same time, everybody know where I'm from. Everybody knows that I show love. Everybody knows me, and I always show loyalty. I show love, support, all that. So
I say that because I feel like in this time right now, Queens. Now I'm from New York. I'm from New York City, but I feel like Queens has a lot of rising, shining artists right now. You know what I'm saying? I think like every borough has their little time to shine.
I do, but on a marketing level, I feel like when I say I'm a Queens rapper, I'm a Queens artist, I put myself in this box now.
Okay.
That's all I am now, just Queens. I'm nowhere else but Queens. I don't want that. I'm everywhere. You're seeing Lanaa Rahh everywhere, whether that's freaking United Kingdom, Japan, Asia, Europe, everywhere. So it's like, yeah, that's cool. I get it, like, to say that. I get it, like, whatever. But me personally, I feel like that's just putting myself in a box. Like, all right, you're only limited to this one place. Like, and I don't like that, so.
I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because even me, I struggle with this podcast shit. Like, when I first started, like, the homies was bigging me up. So I felt myself like, oh, yeah, I'm doing something. I wasn't doing shit. You know, I got comfortably with being locally lit. And the fact that you already, like, differentiating that, like, yeah, I'm from Queens, but I do this. I'm not a Queens rapper.
That's another thing I want to mention, too. Is just, like, as an artist, like, yes, making sure that your music is good is one thing. Having stage performance is another thing. But then also knowing how to sell your music, how to put your face on your music and be like, I'm selling this, you're buying that. Like, that's it. Like, you got to know how to be able to do that. And I know that. I'm learning that too as well. So that's really just what it is. It's just being able to know, like, all right, this is what's going to help me get to where I actually need to be. This isn't. Me going around telling people I'm a Queens rapper is like, okay, I'm only competing with people in Queens. No, I want to be competing with somebody in fucking Japan. Like,
you know what? That's a great way to think of it.
That's
a great
yeah.
way to think of it. Definitely. So let's say there's an upcoming artist just like yourself. Let's say you made it. We're going to say you made it already because I feel like it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you made it and there's an upcoming artist and you rub shoulders with them at an event. What advice would you give them?
I would tell them to just be true to themselves. This music stuff, it could make or break you. It could really change you as a person. It could change your mindset. It could change how you view people, even the ones closest to you. So I would definitely say just stay true to yourself and be real and let that show in your music. Show some authenticity. Show something that makes you different from everybody else.
Okay. That's what's up. So I got a question.
Oh, Lord.
Hold it in.
Oh, my.
I'm going to just say your name. I'm just going to let you speak on that. CryssyBandzz.
Oh, my God.
No more. 3 things. Do I do it more? Okay. I'll pick a bad one. Worst crash out moment was recently. I had to kick somebody out my crib for volleying. And then the next day, I was going to volley somebody else for volleying me. And I crashed out the whole 5 days. People on my Instagram know what I'm talking about. No.
We're going to CryssyBandzz. Who's CryssyBandzz and what's going on?
CryssyBandzz was somebody I used to be cool with. She's a very fake person, very weird person. I could go into so many different names about this girl that she is, but I think a snake is the best one.
God damn, call her a snake is crazy.
And I say that to say that because, one, this is somebody I was really cool with, somebody that claims to try to help me in a situation, even though I was doing more for them than they were for me. And they basically tried to flip it and make it seem like I was a fan or something like that or whatever. But in all actuality, this person was jealous of me. Now, this person is also 32 years old. So that also says a lot. No job, you live in your mom's living room, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, that kind of sums it up. I'm 21, I got my own job, I pay your mom rent. Okay, I see where it is. I see what the problem is. And then when we go out, obviously I'm bringing you more attention, more light to you, more shine. Everybody loved seeing the two of us together because I brought that energy for real. And it was really just a jealousy thing. It's the attention I got, the way that I moved, all of that. Now, we did get into an altercation where it did get physical. We planned to fight, da-da-da-da. We actually did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to tap into that before you go anywhere else. What happened there?
I'm going to speak on it. Me speaking on this might actually bring that video back up. But it's cool. Cause
right, because we look for the video.
I took my ass whooping, so it's cool. You feel me? We here for it.
Okay.
But basically, like, respectfully, I talked about her daughter. I said mad crazy shit. So you had to beat my ass. You had to. If you didn't, I would have felt secondhand embarrassed for you. But begging me to come with no rings, no weapons, or nothing. Really, you see how small I am. The bitch is like a fucking Amazon standing next to me. So she's tall as fuck. Definitely.
But you wasn't scared, though. We gotta respect that.
Nah, hell no. Yeah. I came dolly, too, and all that. Yeah. She came with 2 niggas and a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Like, you feel me?
You scared of little her?
Little old
Whoever
me.
you are?
You beg me to come with no weapons, no nothing, none of that, right? Normally, if I'm coming to fight you, I'm fucking you up, I'm jumping you. Because it was personal and I know her and she's not really like that. It was just like, I'm not really worried about this right now. I'm not. I go there, the bitch had a ring on, but in my head, I thought that she had like a blade or something. Because we was fighting, we was going at it at first. She got her little hair, I got my nice little snuff. And then, I don't know what it was, she got like a one hit right here. And it was at the side of my eye, and I felt like a cut. I was like, oh, nah. And that shit dead stunned me for a minute. So I'm like this, and I dead stopped fighting because I'm thinking she's trying to buck 50 me. So I'm like, nah. And then she dead caught me real quick, like she's fucking me up. And I'm like, all right, whatever. The only thing I can do right now is put my head down and not let her buck 50 me. Because she could stab me out in this corner. I could bleed out from my rib and all of that. But the one thing I wasn't going to let happen is a bitch going around telling niggas she buck 50 me. Yeah. So that's kind of how that went.
You know, I respect that because I've been to jail and I seen what that fucking blade could do. And
I honestly really thought like she really was trying to buck 50 me. And because that one hit with that ring, it did cut my face. That's why I really thought I got cut by a blade or something. So... But in the video later on, it said, "Oh, take my rings, take my rings." So then that's when I had found out she had rings on and it wasn't a blade.
Oh.
So yeah.
32 years old. Still
32. That's real
still out here
sad.
trying to scrap.
Real sad.
I don't know you.
And then tried to drag my name through the internet, made songs about me, went on podcasts about me.
You explain yourself with your words or with your hands?
With my words.
Because you just had a fight. Not to bring this up, you just had a fight not too long ago. Maybe like a month or two ago.
I did.
Wow,
It was a life
You
fight.
beat that girl down.
It was just somebody that was just talking crazy and
Yeah.
that pulled up in my neighborhood, like, you know, was doing the most, and I just had to do that.
She was looking for you? She was acting like she was looking for you?
Yeah, acting like.
What?
I was just like, you know what?
And you pulled up on that ass.
Yeah, so that had to happen.
And made her promotion.
Yeah,
Hello?
might as well. Like,
Might
you
as
know?
well. Hello. Thank you.
So now I'm hearing a podcast about you, bitch, because you're weird. And that's it.
Oh, nah, yeah. What the fuck? Is she going on podcast talking?
Like,
Yo, nah, yeah.
We got a
I'm glad you
podcast
said that.
too.
Nah, yeah. I'm glad you said something, man. Fuck all that, man. Fuck all that. We not doing that. What the fuck is you
and
talking?
it was never none of that pussy shit. Never none of that. You asked me to come there and I came. I came dolly to your hood. It wasn't even my hood. In the 90s, I came over there. So, funny story. The person who brought me over there was the girl that I'm falling out with over this song right now.
That shows a lot.
It
about
does.
people you
And
get.
here's the thing. That was her friend at first.
Shows a lot, man. You gotta listen, man. I've learned
So, yeah.
what is it? A friend. French said in the new song. A friend to everyone is a friend to none.
Hello.
'Cause how you can't be friends with everybody. Like, you feel me? Definitely.
It was a lot of weird stuff, a lot of fake stuff going on. And it's just like at the end of the day, whatever the issue was with me, you never came clear to me about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the only thing I could ever take and run with was you was a jealous ass bitch, and that's it. And then you really just got mad of the attention and the people that was coming to me, and they wasn't coming to you. When we fell out, there was people that really came to me and told me, yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I never even really wanted to hit you up or fuck with you because you was associated with CryssyBandzz. Like, you feel me? So I'm really glad that I got away from that and now I can shine and flourish in my own light and not just be covered by that, because that was a lot of darkness. There was times when I was even like, I was staying at her crib. That was the favor. I told you I was paying her mom rent.
right.
So it was just like, mind you, I didn't even have my own room. Like, if we gonna really get into details, let's get into it. I didn't even have my own room for real, yo. The bitch was sleeping in her mother's living room, right? Her daughter's bed is across, and her bed is here, and me and her sleeping in the same bed. Mind you, her dog stay in the room too. And I'm paying your mother rent, bitch. Are you dumb? Are you fucking dumb? And you calling me weird?
Yo.
I'm the youngest one in the house, and I'm carrying the household at that. Like, let's be fucking for real here. Let's be for real. You can't call me broke. There was a time the girl told me, let's go bands for bands. Who? When I laughed, yo, I remember when we were cool, she showed me negative $600 something in her bank account. Bitch, where are your bands at? Where? CryssyBandzz, nothing. No, you have no bands.
Shit, I've been there.
Like, fuck.
I've been
And
there.
I'm not shitting on nobody that don't got it, but what you're not gonna do is be out here fronting like you got it, but you don't. Like, you're not that bitch. You're not her. You know what I'm saying? I'll never be out here fronting or nothing like that. Like, I'll never
Oh,
be
you
out
need the
there.
papers?
Yeah, I'll never be out there
Hand me
fronting and shit like that about anything.
Nah,
If I don't got it, I don't got it. But if I got it, I got it.
I feel like that'd be the biggest problems. If you oh goddamn, okay. I'll tell you this, like, if everybody knows me, like, yeah, I used to be indictment heavy. I love the party. You guys Blue Money. I'm a party nigga. I love the party. But
Right.
this year, Dykeman will not be seen. So I'm so sorry. I gotta lock in and do what I'm supposed to do. I graduate college this year. I'm trying to
Congratulations.
get my shit together, man. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now. And so you know, I respect you all the way, like 100 times more. I already respect you because, you know, you rub shoulders with somebody very close to me, vouch for you. So,
Word.
of course, I'm respect you. But not just hearing everything, I'm like, all right, nah, I'm jacking her. You feel me? I'm
Word.
really jacking her. We definitely, as you got my word, UP would definitely pushing that music. So anything you need,
Hello.
we gonna let that shit up out for you. But before we get up out of here, I want you to tell the people your upcoming projects.
All right. So right now, obviously, the biggest project I have upcoming is the music video for "Can You Be Mine." It is going to be fucking insane. Hopefully, we can get that dropped by April 17th, but no promises because that is my C day. But that is something that you should be expecting soon.
Fuck.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Tax season, babies.
Yes, sir. That's why I love the money. But, and then my next big project is going to be my new single called Life Like Mine. That's going to be a really good one, really because we also have, me and the team, we have a clothing line, Life Like Mine Apparel. So the promo on that
Love
song
that
is
name.
going to be fucking insane. When I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. We're going to have a lot of people involved with that one. So it's going to be big. It's going to be big.
Yo, I hope UP gets some merch, man. We just started with the merch. That cup is yours, by the way.
Thank
feel
you.
me?
Y'all, look at this fucking cup. It's fucking beautiful, by the way.
We getting more. I see. I got the first T-shirt ever made right now. We doing hoodies and all that extra stuff. We gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We gonna manipulate that. But and tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
Y'all can find me on IG at Lanaa Rahh, LANAA_RAHH, as well as on TikTok. Same handle. On Apple Music, all streaming platforms, it's Lanaa Rahh, LANARAH. That's it.
Okay, all right. And y'all stay tuned. We definitely be dropping her music. So y'all just tune in. All our fans, tune in.
Tune in, because it's about to get crazy.
It is. Y'all heard it here first. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate
so
it.
much.
Of course.
Thank you so much. I hope it's not the last we see of you.
Nah, I'll definitely be back for more.
Of course.
Can you be mine and can you make time? Can you get that on me? Can you match my vibe? Can you be mine and can you make time? Can you get that on me? Can you match my vibe? Backed up off your love, swear that shit is a drug, yeah. Damn, I talk too much, double shot of my cup, yeah. Backed up off your love, swear that shit is a drug, yeah. Damn, I talk too much, double shot of my cup, yeah. Hate when he leave, but I gotta say bye. Stay in this rubber, stay leaving me dry, and keeping it real, steady feeding me lies. Like why the fuck do I even try? Your love is so toxic and tender, but I can't